The
There's a lot of
teenager that
content.
just passed away after being flung from this ride apparently knew something was wrong. So apparently Tyree Sampson was feeling uncomfortable with the ride before it flung him off. It's being reported.
I mean, listen, I read some of the reports. This kid was like 14. He was like 6 foot something. He was like 300 pounds or something. And listen, let's have like let's come at this in like a reasonable way. We know when things like this happen that both sides are going to do their best to advocate for themselves. I would take it with a grain of salt that everything that everybody says surrounding this situation, like he knew something was up. He might have, but also they might just be trying to like pull a case. And I don't blame them. They should sue. Because what I focus on more than anything else is that these rides in these amusement parks are held to such low standards. You have teenagers running them. You have teenagers running these rides. You have a young man, he's a big guy, and they put him in there and he just flew out, man. I watched that video. It was horrible. It was horrible. You know? And I don't doubt that he wasn't locked in all the way. I don't doubt that there's an issue. And my understanding is that like he got denied on every other ride. Now, I don't know if that's true. That again, that might just be like their side advocating for themselves. But I don't know. Like it doesn't feel like a freak accident to me because he's a big guy that was allowed on these rides, and you have actual literal teenagers running the rides. Now, when it comes to some like baby ride, like little baby roller coaster, you know how like the ones that are the caterpillar going up and down a little hill. Oh my god, it's so cute, it's so quirky. I don't care if a teenager runs that. But if you watch the full video, you can hear the kid says that the belt wasn't tight. Really? I watched the video. I didn't hear that. But like I get it for a teenager for some like dinky ride. But this ride, this is a serious thing, man. This is a real ride. This isn't some dinky kids ride. This is like, you get flung up in the air and his life's over now. And it's what a terrible tragedy. And I don't mean to say, but like this was a young man that probably was going to be incredibly successful. This kid was huge. This kid was bigger than I was at his age. This is a big kid. This young man was going to probably be like, I'd be very honestly have like a good like they're probably going to be a fucking like bro. This kid would be a fucking professional football player. Let's be honest here. This kid's fucking like he was like 6 foot something at 14. And I know that sounds like so weird. I know it sounds weird, but like I could just see like this dude was gonna make something of himself. And like I know that might sound like a little weird, but like it's so sad that this kid's life was like fucking ended. It's terrible. And again, they have fucking teenagers running this shit, dude. Fucking horrible. It's fucking shame, bro. Yeah, man, I watched that video. He hits the ground. And you know what's so horrible? Because I was talking to my wife about this. Apparently, he was still alive after he hit the ground, but like his whole body was like he had broken arms and legs. And so, they give you advice on like when you call the paramedics, I think, whoever's on the phone, they say, don't touch him. But, because they might have made it worse. But in this instance, it might have made it better if somebody just started performing CPR. But what are you supposed to do? Generally, you understand why they would give you that advice because most times it would be better not to touch him. Horrible stuff, man. Horrible stuff. What a shame. A terrible shame, dude. They need to regulate these places better, honestly.
One of the last things he said was, quote, "If I don't make it down, please tell my mommy and daddy I love them." It's also being reported that Tyree had been denied entry to other rides earlier in the day. So it's not known why they would let him ride the freefall, especially with his restraint not buckled. Tyree's family has just obtained a personal injury lawyer, and there will likely be a massive lawsuit against Icon Park.
Good. That's fucked up, man. I hope they shut that park down. I don't care. It's terrible. It's fucking awful. It's fucking what a tragedy, dude. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.